Our Ag Weekly segment is good news for food producers in the area.
Emily Griffin tells us about an opportunity for grants in Jefferson County.
Well, we're very excited to share with everybody that we're accepting grants for round 2 of the Jefferson County Food Resiliency Grant Program.
The Food Resiliency Program is back and bigger than ever. The first round was released in 2022.
It was $400,000 we awarded, and the results have just been very exciting. We had 3 meat processing companies apply, 2 dairy processing companies on farm, a whole bunch of small livestock, vegetable growers, and so on.
One of the recipients was Bishaw's Riverdale Cheese in Clayton. They make cheese and gelatos and received $40,000.
We were able to get a new gelato machine and a small vat pasteurizer and a chiller. It also gave us the capability of adding creamline milk, yogurt, kefir down the road.
Bishaw says the Food Resiliency Program benefits the consumers as much as it does the producers.
It's nice to know where your product's actually coming from, and being a small dairy, it's really helped us stay in business.
This all stems out of the pandemic, the long lines that we had of people looking for food, and now we're trying to make sure that in the future, if something happens, that locally we can increase the amount of food that'll be available.
This year, there's even more money available through the program, $600,000 toward Jefferson County producers. Applicants have until December 1st to submit, and awards will be given in January.
The best place to go is to our website, agricultureevents.com, or give me a call at 315-782-5865, extension 232.
Emily Griffin, 7 News.